Yo, what up, what's going on, guys? Today we're back again at the desk breaking down yet another fashion video from this collection of editorials I've been shooting. This one is from On the Block. So I've been wanting to dive deeper into peeling back the layers of what I do on the motion side, the video work, the filmmaking. I've talked a little bit about this editorial before in a breakdown, so if you haven't seen that video, you can check that one out, but don't worry, I'm gonna cover some points and just kind of do a little bit of a recap in this video. So we'll talk about the mood board, a little bit about the editorial, the filming approach, some of the lighting techniques, the gear used, elements that make up the fashion film, from sound, shot selection, flow of clips, and more. But before we dive into all that, I did upload the fashion film on its own separately, and if you haven't seen that, don't worry, we'll go over it here. It's all good. We'll catch everyone up, just make sure everyone's up to speed. It's pretty quick. I think it's about 38 to like 45, 44 seconds, something like that. But let's jump into watching it real quick, and then we'll go into a breakdown of everything that's taken place from what you've seen. So as far as the editorial, the vibe that we were going for was a strong feminine vibe. We ended up shooting 3 different looks. One that was a primary color of white, one that was a primary color of pink, one that was a primary color of blue. Used some different locations that we were at in different neighborhoods in LA, and just wanted to capture a story called On the Block. That was the title of the editorial. That was the vibe that we were going for. That was the direction that we're going for, just to keep it simple, be on the block in different neighborhoods. Put a team together, essentially, hair and makeup, and got a model that was recommended to us by Lane King, and she ended up doing the styling too as well. And yeah, just basically went out here and shot this. We shot stills as well. Always trying my best whenever I can to shoot motion. In addition to that, always married up next to each other helps tell the story too as well. So this editorial was self-published. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check it out on my website. You can see kind of the full spread in detail with the fashion film and the stills. So the filming approach for shooting the motion work was run and gun. Luckily, we had someone there filming BTS too as well, but they were able to grab more kind of like specialized clips to help kind of curate this story, tell this story of On the Block, in addition to my filming as well. But because we were limited on time, thankfully I had Hoa there that was able to help out and basically have like pickup clips, additional clips that I could use. I want to say for this video, it might have been like a 60-40 split in terms of like 60% was me filming, and then yeah, the other 40% was his. So with this fashion film, kind of like had a more stronger editor approach, I guess. The combination of me filming and Hoa filming as well, we were still able to turn something out, and I just wanted to create something that was pretty short and sweet, simple, and that's why I kind of like went for a shorter length as far as the fashion film goes. So with that run and gun filming technique, a lot of the compositions tend to play off the photos and everything that I'm already taking, especially like when I'm filming. Hoa's there filming the BTS and everything too as well, so he's able to kind of see like how I'm filming and be able to play and build off that too. As far as lighting, just all natural lighting on location, using a lot of backlit situations, I feel like mostly, and then a little bit of direct light, but mostly backlit, especially in the blue outfit. The light was hitting different on that one for sure. Like I mentioned that in the editorial video, just a breakdown, and you can see everything kind of taking place there, even in the BTS that we did, showing us taking the photos. But yeah, just using some simple techniques to move everything forward and just get the footage and everything that we needed and just keep it simple. As far as the gear that was used filming this video, we're shooting on the Fujifilm X-T3 with the 18 to 55, I believe it's a f2.8 to like f4 range, up to the 55mm focal length. So I talked about the direction, keeping it short and sweet, simple. The music for this, I didn't do a lot compared to other projects I've done. If you've seen the Mazda breakdown, you kind of see me get in there with a lot of different layers and do some crazy stuff. But the biggest thing with this, what I wanted to do is just make sure that I wanted to match the vibe with the music, especially I wasn't going to be doing a lot of changes and things to kind of like curate or compose the track for the fashion film. I really wanted to go for something that fit Madeline, fit her vibe. I feel like the cowboy boots were a staple piece. And with that being said, I really wanted to go after a sound that would match that. Something kind of like Western vibe, something that had a guitar, something that was just like on that same wavelength. So let's jump into the fashion film and talk a little bit about the sequencing of the clips, just the overall editing and filming process. So we come in short and sweet, the beginning, start with the text, we set the mood with the text. With the hits of the beat, we see the text building on the block, like hitting just with the beat to come in. And I really wanted to be bold with the text, with the typography, something to help add to the mood of the fashion film. So we see it kind of come in just real quick. We have that establishing shot of the scene, that quick kind of pan down, Madeline's covering the camera and doing a reveal, essentially. And I really love the start of that clip. It's kind of something that I've done previously in the Mazda fashion film, so you'll kind of see those common occurrences through the videos and stuff that I shoot. So just coming in here, it's not necessarily a lot of things that makes sense to start. Maybe this first two clips are really married up, and we see here this blue outfit reveal, and then we come into the second shot, and not necessarily a match edit going into that, but just trying to cut on beat in there. But I really love this sequence a lot. Hoa actually filmed this part. We see the hits, you know? We see the hits from the different looks. Just real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Match edit, or match cut into the second, or the third look, the first look to the third look, match cutting from this look to the next one. Chin tucked to the shoulder, chin tucked to the shoulder in the second one, similar composition, and it makes it kind of seamless and it's not as jarring between cutting clips. So quick into that, and then just like a wide shot, very simple, not anything crazy. Kind of see like a more static shot starting it, or more static composition, I'm sorry. And then we see the kind of camera going down, and then we're switching angles. There's not a lot going on here. This part of the song, I wanted to go for a longer clip. So let's play it through with the sound. So a longer clip here to give our eye a little bit of a break, because the clips and cuts and hits before were kind of quick the way everything was going. So in the middle of the fashion film, I was like, okay, let's give us a little bit of a break. Let's compose the sound in a way where we can essentially elongate the clip, give the viewer something to look at for a longer bit of time, give their eye a break. And then we see as the camera moves, like right before, we see the camera here. I don't know what instrument that is that's going to doom. I think I could be wrong. It's probably the bass guitar. But as that bass comes in heavy, we see that switch in the camera. Just that subtle movement as the sound switches up. And then as the song builds again, it's like we have that long sound, right? Slowly cut to the next clip. And then the pace of the track picks back up, you know, and it makes a really big difference, especially in these short videos, these short clips. This is how you can do a lot within a short amount of time, I think. So we come in, and then you see that camera do like that quick drop down. Honestly, this is like my favorite kind of transition and shot within this whole video. I really love is we see that camera drop down to the boots. You know, these cowboy boots, these were staple throughout the whole story. I think I loved it. Really set the mood and the vibe, and I think the direction for the music that I wanted to go and the music that I picked. So quick kind of coming in. Oop. Drop. Quick wide shot. Just real quick. Like I said, the video is short, sweet, and simple, but so much happening very quickly. Going into that wide shot. Next shot, it's the same similar composition, not necessarily a match edit in terms of where Madeline is standing, but the position of the camera, we're kind of following that. Makes it a little bit easier to cut so it's not as jarring. Just real quick, real simple. That's pretty much it. It's not anything crazy. There's not a bunch of clips that are connected. You know, we use a little bit of match cutting, just some quick hits on the beat, just some clever things as far as some quick camera movements, beginning, dropping down with the hand, the reveal, the backlighting, the quick cuts here, match edit, match cut into this look, quick wide shot, you know. You get a feel of just like what's going on, the pacing for the song, giving you a break because a lot of things are happening. Quick cuts, that's really it. Short and sweet, 38 seconds. Sweet 38, that's pretty much it. That's all it's good for. Very, very simple. So that's the project. That's the fashion film for On the Block, man. It was so much fun to shoot stills and motion, and it was good that I had someone there to help me get some more additional clips to kind of build this sweet little story out and add some motion to the work. But it's been fun diving into this with you guys. Like I said, something short, sweet, and simple. Just give you a little bit of insight into the thought process of what I was thinking as far as the edit and as far as shooting. More stuff like this to come, more editorials to be shared, more fashion stuff to be shared. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing. There's a lot more on the way, trust me. And everybody that's been watching the support, and really appreciate you guys a lot for checking out this series and the fashion stories. And yeah, just showing support, man. It really means a lot. And more on the way for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Holla.